Hello, I'm Rachel, and I'm here to introduce you to my project Plasticity, which is the simplest way of saying our brains can change. It is the characteristic of the human brain that makes memory and learning possible. It is a play on the fact that I will be using plastic toys, and it will take place in our city, Cincinnati. Plasticity is a celebration of universal insights and significance found in the smallest details. It is an environment and an incentive to play to create meaning. Sometimes we have to be small in order to be big. To play as children enables us to engage, wonder, remember, to tell stories, to write, to share, and to hope. This whimsical experience is extraordinary because it creates concentric circles of creativity. It is a multi-sensory, multi-level experience that begins with connecting to ourselves and expands to connect us as a community. There are two components to the installation. Inside the gallery, people will move together in a lot of color. The young, talented Nate Weingeist will be the visual mastermind behind my ideas coming into play. This is the first draft of the mural that will appear in the gallery. It's a representation of spiraling imagination and connective gestures that we can make present in a healthy community. The rest of the space will be filled with objects of silliness and nostalgia. There will be toys to play with and an area with materials to write and draw. It is an inclusive experience for adult and children. It will be a world to create, plan, share, and reflect. I have a background in creative writing and for years now have been placing toy soldiers around different cities. Many of them have circled through stories and have created simple pleasure and nostalgia just through the act of appearing spontaneously in a person's life. Plastic toy soldiers have been around since the 1930s and are one of the only toys that will exist today that span generations. Connect all who are alive in play. I will be distributing numbered toy soldiers out of the gallery, which I then invite people to place around the city in a place that evokes a story, memory, or feeling for them. And then go on the blog that will be created, find their number, and write that memory, story, or feeling down. I then ask the person who finds the toy to respond to what was written with what they wish to write. This is a writing exercise and an exercise in presence and engagement in our community. It will be a city blog where strangers become part of each other's stories. And isn't that phenomenal? This is my first grand attempt to combine my child and my adult, a balance I believe we all should have. I'm supporting people with multiple ways to express their stories. Opening up the way we think is the first building block to changing how we view each other and our community. As the circles of plasticity get bigger and bigger, optimism and connection through play create new pathways of change.